Should be live. Hi, everybody. I like a lazy Sunday. I wish I could have one. We'll see. I know Joy was going to come, maybe Cindy. Cindy Lyson, I think maybe. Not sure. So we're going to do my month in review. March page for 2025. Hi, Jaden's World. I don't really know what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. Shelby's moderating. So, Shelby, you can handle that. No, that's probably right, Debbie, because it's a public video. So, okay, let's get started then. If there's 13 whole peoples, if you're there, say hi, please. Okay, I just want to say hi. I'm Sandy with Love Sandra Dee. I am going to switch my camera now, so cover your eyes or something because it's going to go to my desktop. So here we go. Oh, do I need to do it this way? It's kind of funky. Oh, that didn't help anything, did it? Okay, well, maybe I'll zoom out. Let's see. Gotta love it. I guess I can't. It's such a learning thing. It's crazy. Okay, you're seeing my iPad. Let's move. Can I zoom out? Sorry, everybody. Zooming out. Trying to get things going here. Okay, here's some paper. Look at the paper. Okay, first things first, we're going to make this layout, but I'm going to do the title first, which I cut in Cricut Design Studio. It's a file that I can link you to. And it's really cute. There's whoever this designer is, because I've forgotten, because I'm nervous. Oh, pull it down this way. Yeah, I'm having trouble staying in frame. You know me, how do I make it bigger? How do I go crazy sideways? This way? Sorry, everybody. How about this? Does that work? I don't know what's better. Okay, let's do it this way, just for fun. Seems like I'm okay. I should have mirrored my screen. Okay, 1 second. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna go over that way just a little bit. Okay, let's put this together. Again, I cut this with Cricut Design Space, and this is my March layout in review for the month of March. Just a few, I think I put 8 pictures on this page when I was designing it. So we're gonna use my Barely Art glue, my favorite glue on the planet. We're just gonna stick some on here. Sometimes my friend Betsy watches, and she told me she puts my voice on because she finds it soothing. I'm like, okay. I'm not using my dispatcher voice. So it's very strange to not have people talking. So if you feel like saying something in the chat, I am watching the chat. Okay, here's the trick, trying to get it all even. Okay. I do have some tricks up my sleeve tonight. I am. Look, I'm not all in the camera. Which way to go to get in the camera? Whoop. Okay, can you see me again? Okay, I think I'm going again. That's so strange. I think I'm going. It says stuck. She says stuck, but it says on my phone that I'm good. Okay, and she says it's back. Okay, here we go. Okay, I have to move way up here. Okay, sorry kids, this is my first time. So, again, Shelby, you're gonna have to use Messenger. So, okay, here we go. Let's stick on this M. That sand eraser did not work, so I'm gonna do this little trick. I'm gonna take a white gel pen and I'm going to put a dot of it over this black mark that I have no idea where it came from. And maybe we can just hide it. And this is also the trick. Scribble with your white marker on your finger. Okay, that's working a little bit. Might need my my pen that's wider in well, now I can't find it. We'll do it after. Oh, this one. Okay, well, that, I don't know if that helped or not. I think it made it bigger. Okay, don't do that. Okay. I don't know, I'm trying to make it. Is that better? Is that better, everybody? There we go. I think that's better. Even though it's kind of funky, and I don't know why I can't go horizontal, but we're just gonna have to go with it this time until I figure it out. Okay, let's glue. A little more Barely Art glue. I'm sorry, everybody, I know this is crazy. So now my glue, I laid it down, so now my glue is stuck. Okay, oops. It's kind of warm up here in my craft room, so this should be really liquid, but there we go, there we go. It just, I didn't close it up, so that's what happens. Okay. My daughter tells me I need to keep this scooted up, so I am trying to do that, but it's very hard. Thanks for putting up with me, Debbie. What's the dry time? It dries very fast, but you do have a smidge of wiggle room. Like if you need to move it around. The more you use, of course, the more wiggle room you have, and I am not using very much. So, like this one, it's not in the right spot. This A, I don't feel like that's quite right. So, look, I think I can move it up just a smidge. I'm a little nervous. Can you imagine that? See, so like I could move that up just a little bit because it wasn't entirely stuck down. So I'm going to put this H on first because the C needs to fit in here. This again is the My Sweet Petunia Precision Glue Press. I really like it because I was losing strength in my arm from frozen shoulder. And so squeezing a glue bottle was hard. Oh, you know what I did? Look here. That's the wrong side. Oh, nothing like messing it up. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub it off with this glue remover thingy, if I can find it. I might have to go get it. I think it's over somewhere else. Hang on, don't go away. I think it's in my tool tote from a crop that I went to. Yes, it was. Here it is. The pickup square. And we're going to just pick up this glue with it. You just barely rub and it'll come right off. And if it doesn't, you know what? It's not that noticeable. What does Gina K say? That's better than horrible. It's progress, not perfection. That's my motto. Okay, so now let's put glue on the correct side. Oh, this glue does not want to come out. Not sure why, but it will be okay. We're getting enough. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. If you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and I will. I don't think that's right. I think it goes this way. It looks funky though, but okay, it's that way. These are just scraps from my stash, nothing special. No particular kind of cardstock. Sometimes my glue press comes out of its holder. So these, who knows how old these scraps are? Probably from way, way back in the day. That looks pretty good so far. Okay, now we're gonna put on this really cool scripty piece that looks so good. So good. Okay, Mr. Glue, you're gonna have to behave yourself because I need you to work. Okay, there we go. That should help it out. Okay. Now we're going to do this real fun. I think this is the funnest part, putting on this script. Oh, look at that. Now it's flowing just fine. And that was a little much, but I have a trick for that too. Because you know, too much glue is an issue. So, but if you have a microfiber cloth, then you can just dab it right up and it won't show. So, okay, here we go. We want to make sure it goes in the right spots. Look at that, it's so pretty. And there's the extra glue. Here's my microfiber cloth. I believe it was given to me by my mother-in-law, but it's a soft kind. It's not that itchy kind. That needs to stay up there. So it doesn't bug me. Remember that old school itchy kind? Gosh, I couldn't stand it. Okay, look at that. It's done. I was considering putting some of these little hearts on it that I had sitting around because of other things I cut. So I have like 4, 5 of them. They're really cute. They would be cute just sitting in here somewhere. Like maybe right here, one over here maybe. And one maybe over here. Oh, there's some extra glue I don't want there. Here's my pickup square. Let's do it. I think this one will look cute over here. That would be cute. I think I'm gonna do that. I just need one more. Oh, there's some more glue. One more, and then I think that's all that I need. I could put one right here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this tool that I always use in my videos from scrapbook.com. This is their pickup tool. I like it because it's long. I say that every time, but I like it because it's long and it has a pokey thing on the other side. So Okay, here we go. There's that one. It doesn't take very much glue. There's that one. Oh, where do you buy the glue gun? My Sweet Petunia or scrapbook.com. Hi, Carolee. Nice to see ya. Okay. Yeah, the precision glue press, I really like it. So, okay, there's the title. We're going to move on to the page. So let's put this aside for now. I will link everything, and I think there actually are links in my previous videos. So okay, let's get to this page. I have a good trick for this page that I want to share with you. Okay, so I found a sketch that I thought was really cute, and I'm going to follow it. My past pages, if you look at those videos, are in a certain format. Okay, can you guys see this at all? No. Can you see that? Do I have to zoom out some more? Let's see if I can. Oop. Let's zoom out. I don't think I can anymore. Uh-oh. That's a problem. I don't understand why I can't turn horizontal. So let me see if I can lift this. Okay, everybody hold on. Cover your eyes. Because here we go. Oh, we're going up a little. And see if that helps. I wish I could turn it for you. Everybody turn your head and watch me do this, but like that. Okay. Will that help? How's that? You might have to see my messy desk or my stomach. No, that's closer. Wow, sorry everybody. I'm gonna keep trying. The picture on my phone does not look like what's happening here. So let's see, let's do this. There's my hair. Hi everybody. Okay, how's that? Not much better, huh? Gosh, troublesome. This is really troublesome. Okay, well, we're going to try to work with this. So I'm using 8 photos that I printed on my home printer, which is a Epson PM PictureMate 400. It's really great, prints great. It's one of the best gifts I ever gave myself. And this is those folders that I got from Lauren at Crafts and Joy. It's just an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, and you fold it up, and then you cut out this little corner, and it makes a tab so you can put it in your photo box. So I have pre-printed 8 photos, and I am going to make this layout. Okay, so if I can find the sketch again, I will share it with you. I found it on Pinterest. So let's start with this first page over here. Okay. Whoop. The first page has 2 2-inch borders. Gosh, can you guys see that? 2 2-inch borders of pattern paper along the top. I did green because, you know, March, St. Patrick's Day, even though it's not really my jam. My daughter tells me I need a taller tripod. Well, I do have one. Let's see if I can raise you guys up a little bit. Okay, how is that? Better? Not better? Gosh, so sorry. Wow, is that better? I can go higher. Let's go higher. Thanks for putting up with me, y'all. Appreciate it very, very much. Nedge, she is in Washington seeing her family. So she's busy. Oh, look at that. You can see the page. Oh, it's a miracle. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I'm going to use my Easy Runner Grand with Ultra Permanent tape runner. Really liking this so far. I can't remember who was using it before me. Debbie, I think it was you. Not sure. Anyway, these just go across the top and the bottom. It's not a super fancy layout, but it'll get the job done. So now you can see my cute little clovers I cut. That's where I got the hearts, but you could punch hearts too. Yay, I'm so glad that's better. There's a delay, so, okay. So there those are, and so here's page 1, and page 2, we're gonna do a little trick. So, ooh, I'm shedding. Okay, page 2, we're gonna do this little trick. So I went ahead and cut these, and they are supposed to be little flags. Let me make sure which way they go. Yes, and yes. But I need to cut the flag part with my punch. So because I cut them already, they're too short. Look at this, too short to get in there. So the trick that I do is the Post-it note trick. Because you need to extend that paper. So you get a Post-it note and you stick it on the end of this piece of paper. And look, now you can control it all the way in there. I'm just gonna check. Oh, see, it's not all the way in. So I am going to trim down this Post-it note so it will fit inside. Just like that, and just like that. That way I can still use the guides, and it will go all the way in. Look at the back. Now we're gonna straighten it out a little. Still a little crooked. There we go. And I'm gonna punch it. Wait a minute, still a little crooked. Let's get it in there evenly. And then we punch. And now we have the perfect little flag for the top here. Flag for the top, and we're gonna do it again for this one. Yeah, it is a cool trick, huh? It's a good one. Because sometimes I don't think far ahead enough. So let's stick this guy in here. Get him in there evenly, if possible. And punch. Okay. And now we're gonna stick these guys down. I don't know where I learned that trick either. Probably someone on YouTube. I'm gonna glue these off the edge and onto from my glass mat so I don't get glue on this paper. This paper is from close to my heart. So because you two know me, you know how long ago that was from those packs. But some of the patterns were good and I didn't want to get rid of them. So I didn't. I purged a few and they went to Handy Hands, and I kept some too. Plaids, I like plaids. Okay, so here's my thought, my overall thought was this, which I thought was cute. What do you think? That's cute, huh? Do you have that paper? It's really old. Okay, so there's what's gonna happen. And then the title. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Good to see ya. I'm so glad you made it. I'm not a pro scrapper like these girls, but I'm giving it a shot. So everything is backwards too. I don't know how to fix that either, but I will learn. I really will learn. So, okay. So next I'm going to get out my photos really quick, and I'm going to use some people call them flip-flaps, some people call them peekaboo pockets. I'm going to use some of those today, and I won't even tell you how long it took me to find them after that crop. I couldn't even tell you. So I thought, oh my gosh, where did I put them? So this is just my March. Nothing big happening here. This photo is too big. I'm going to trim it down. That's me playing my silly video game. And which I just think is super fun. Okay. Oh, wait, here we go. So I'm going to trim these down to 4x4 because they're way too big. So I'm going to get out my photo trimmer. And I'm going to trim this down a little bit. There we go. There's that one. And now this one. I'm kind of a nerd. I play games. And I've played them. This game is Animal Crossing that I've played with my children forever. Since they were little. So, okay. So, I am covering some faces because I was asked to for privacy reasons. So, uh-oh, I think I lost a, oh, there it is. So, I'm so sorry it's sideways. I'm going to trim down this picture too because there's so much wasted. Look at all that. That is a picture of my parents' memorial. So, I'm going to trim some of this off too. My niece put flowers on their memorial. It just made me cry. But, and I might trim this guy down too, though. Look at all that carpet. We don't need all that carpet. It's a picture of my granddaughter, and I was asked to keep it private. So I am. I might. I hate to cover her little face because it's so cute. Okay, so my big plan, will it go awry? That's the real question. You know how scrapbooking is. I think that'll be okay. And okay, so that's that page. I'm just going to temporarily, I'm going to use my temporary glue and just tack some things down really quick. And then that way, if I want to move them, I can move them around. That's what temporary is for, right? Okay, I was going to leave a space right here. So, what did you guys do today? Anything good? Anything fun? I went to church and came home. My husband made enchiladas. They were delicious. Everything's delicious when you don't have to cook it yourself. Isn't that true? Okay, that looks pretty good right now, minus these pink things. So, but that's not all. I'm going to do page 2 really fast. Here's my granddaughter and I. And this is me visiting with my daughter's dogs. So this is going to be my peekaboo pocket because while I love these dogs, this doggie's passed away. He had cancer. So sad. Took a nap. That's a good one. I wish I could have taken a nap. It just didn't happen. So that's going to be my peekaboo pocket. This is my really sweet friend, Michelle. This was her birthday lunch at the James. Another one of my granddaughter. I'm going to tuck them under there. I'm going to tuck them under these things. I had some grand planned here. I might cut a little bit off of Michelle and a little bit off of my granddaughter. Just a smidge. Hi, Tanya. Cleaning. Ew. What? I know it has to be done, but ew. I'm so glad you made it. This photo is actually a freeze frame of a video, which my kids do all the time, but I do not do that very much. So let's see here. Let's see if that was enough. Oh, I might have to take some off the top. We'll see. Maybe just a little bit off the top. Isn't that what they say in the barber industry? There, that's not too bad. So I also thought about mounting these on, what do you guys think? Do they need a white border? You can print these with a white border with the Print to Size app that I so love. It is very, very handy. Okay, so, and here's a casserole I made. I can't really trim these off too much, but I can trim this guy a little bit. This is going to go in a 4x6 pocket because those dog pictures are big. So let's take a little bit. Let's take like half an inch, a little more than half an inch off this guy. Let's take like 3/4 of an inch. I know this is like a silly photo. It's just a casserole that my family loves, but it's in my mom's Pyrex, so that just makes me happy. Look, it's too big still. Okay, I'll make it the same size as this one. So I'm going to cut off another 1/8 of an inch, I guess. Just like that much. Missed it by that much. Thank you for being patient with me and my first live, because, whew, learning curve. So, I don't know. What do you think? This will hang over a little bit, so that's not terrible. Okay, I need to push up a little. Okay, so let's go ahead and tack these guys down, and then I'll go ahead and I'll do the peekaboo pocket. I guess it needs to go up a little. The peekaboo pocket, so we can do that in case you haven't done them before. Okay, so you're going to put down your photo that, oh, look at that. But if I do that, it won't cover the pocket. So let's try it. Let's tack it down, see what happens. Oops, right side up would be good. Do I want to leave a little space? Maybe I do. Anyway, I was saying I could mount these on white. They would look good. But let's see. Let's just go with what we got going here. I'll leave a little space in between. I think I like that. So. Oh, there's my husband. Hi, honey. You're right. That adhesive is a little off center because it's temporary. Okay, I'm going to go over that photo a little. That should be okay. Okay, so if we look at this whole thing, oh, well, can you see the whole thing? That's the real question. So if we look at this whole thing, I don't think you guys can see the whole thing. Maybe I'll just move it gradually over. So here's the plan. Here's the plan, Stan. We're going to do this. Whoops. We're going to do this. This is going to be the flip-flop. I wish you could see my granddaughter's face because it's so darn cute. We were just having a good time that day. I was visiting. So you want this photo to go the way you look at it. So, boop. Can you see that? You want it to go like this, upside down. The plaid is aligned, poopsie. Let's do, so it's going to go this way. You want this photo to be upside down when you're putting it in the pocket. So let's put on a peekaboo pocket really fast so that we can get that out of the way. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay. So we're going to put this in the page protector the way it goes. And then we're going to get our peekaboo pockets out. That's true. Yes, it is the witness protection look. I was requested that by our daughter. Okay, so peekaboo pockets or flip-flops, I forget. There's another name for them now too because Stampin' Up! Has them also. So these are my 4x6 ones, but there are smaller ones too that are 4x4 or even smaller. I think these are 3x3. That's amazing. There was none of this stuff when I started scrapbooking. So this is really a cool development. So let me get one out. There's horizontal and there's vertical. So I know you can't see these, horizontal and vertical. So you have options. Girls love options. Okay, so this page is now in my page protector, and I am going to slide my, let's make sure I got it on here right. Nope, this way. These are sticky. Gotta make sure you have it all the right way. Okay, that's not right. This is right. Boop. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can't get a hold of it. It's very sticky. Well, are we going to be uncooperative today? Okay, I think that's it. Oh, what is the problem? Let me get a tool out here. You know, my favorite little tool from Silhouette America. Okay, it is on this side, right? Oh, I just poked a hole in it. That's always good. Well, I can't get a hold of it, ladies. Oh, that's disturbing. Okay, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, maybe this one's defective. Let's get another one. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's this side. Okay, this one's better. That one was just being difficult. Okay, so you can see there's like clear tape. You will not see this when you put it on the page. So, but I like to fold mine over like this so you really don't see them. So you want to slide your photos in just the way you want to see them. So like this. Okay, and then I'm going to remove this tape that I just pulled up so I know it works. And you're going to place it on the outside. Some people do it on the inside and make a slit, but I am not one of those people. So this is going to line up with my photos. And there we go. You're going to push it on there really hard. I would use a brayer. Ouch! I stabbed myself with something. Sorry, there's my head. My husband harassing me. Okay, so now, ta-da, I can see all those photos. So that's great. But now I'm going to remove this page because I want to decorate it. That's the fun part. And I have a few little things set aside to put on here. Just some clovers that were super cute, so I cut them out and used the hearts. I could put one here, and I could put one. I'm going to pop up that title today too. And I will figure out this camera thing. But you can't really do much of anything until you actually go live. Oh, you know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put white paper under those because you can't even see those little hearts. You can't see them. So let's do that really fast. Oh, this was supposed to go over here. We could do that. Oh, and we're going to do our journaling. Can't forget the journaling. I forgot this piece of paper. So Look at that. I like it better right there. So let's put that on here. I like it better down here. Let's put that on here. And now we're going to get a scrap of white paper. And we're going to back those. We're going to back those little clovers really fast. So I think I have 5 of them. I think I have 5. Let's move this out of the way. There's 4 of them. Where's the other one? Oh, here's 2 more. I have 6. Okay. I'm having a hard time not listening to my family. Okay, see, that looks better, doesn't it? That looks better, and it looks better on the page. So let's do that. Let's throw some glue on here. Just a little bit. Make sure you get it in that point so it stays. And then if there's anything sticking out over the end, we will just trim it off. But there's not. So there's one. This is tedious. I'm sorry you have to watch me do this. You guys are experienced scrapbookers. You don't have, you know what you're doing. But someday I'll have an audience that maybe isn't experienced. So if there's any questions, please let me know. Please, please. Okay, before I go any further with those, I'm going to see where I want to place some. I'm going to place some right up here. 2 different colors also, just for my scraps, nothing really planned. Maybe I'll put that one down, and then it will be covered by the peekaboo pocket though, which is kind of okay. I think I'll pop this one up. Pop it up with some of these guys. And these are the flat ones again from Scrapbook. I don't think these are from scrapbook.com, but scrapbook.com definitely has, like, you can get a pack of 3 different shapes of 3 different shapes of foam things. What are these called? Pop dots. There's like, and 3 different widths, not 3 different shapes, 3 different widths, heights, altitudes. So, okay, so we're going to put this one right here, and we're going to kind of just glue this one under because it is going on under the peekaboo pocket or flip flap. I think that's cute. That's real cute. Okay, now we're going to move to this page. There aren't 256 shapes, honey. So, let's see, here we go. Let's back some more of these guys, but I want to see which side I want them to. Okay, let's pick this up and let's put some foam tape on this one too. This is the big roll of foam tape that everyone has, you know, usually from 3M, but there's so many brands of it now. The one I have now is from Altenew, but you can get them on Amazon and everywhere. Looks like this. It's huge. Poppability, that's excellent. What does Laura Basson say? She says, dimension is life. It's true. It makes all the difference. Okay. Oh, you can't see me. Gosh, this is difficult. Bye, honey. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy your walk with the puppies. Okay. Don't forget the middle, because you don't want a saggy middle. That would suck. Saggy middle would suck. Okay, let's put this title on. Whoops, I missed a spot. Let's stick this little piece. I had an extra piece right here. Missed this spot. Okay, now we're going to peel all these off. It's very exciting. I don't know, but I kind of like this part. I kind of like the peeling. It's satisfying to me. Gotta walk the dog to Michael's. What the what? You know, Gina K's husband is kind of the entertainment on her channel. He plays the guitar and stuff. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put it right here. I think that's cute. Okay, so now I'm gonna put one here. Oh, I don't want to cover up KK Slider. That's his name. And I like that one there. And then I have another one for this side. But I also need to plan my journaling, which I'm going to use that journaling box that I showed you. That journaling die I showed you. Okay, so where would I put? I'm going to have to put them here. So no, I could put them over. Let's go ahead and cut those, because I could put them over these cute little things, and that might be really cute. I could put them over. Now you can't see that. My goodness. Okay, let's move over. Now I have too much stuff on my desk because I made a mess. Okay, let's see. So you can see March. So I think my journaling, where is it? You guys can't see it. It can't go here because there's not enough room. It could go under every photo, and I might still do that. But I'm thinking this page has enough room right here. So let me get this out. This is the journaling die, the Hero Arts Sentiment Strips. It's hard to find. I know someone else has made something similar. But this one, Nicole Bingham has made a file in a Word document that you just print out all your stuff and then cut it with this die. So I'm going to run over here and cut this with this die. We're going to line it up first. It's a great die. And it is sold places. It's just getting harder and harder to find because I don't know why they stopped making it. It's such a great idea. I guess you could cut with your Cricut or whatever. I always put the numbers and I always end up cutting them off. So let's try to make this even. I don't want to cut off the word March. Okay, so let's tape it with my favorite tape. My favorite tape is the Spellbinders Best Ever Craft tape. It's yellow like this, oops, and sticky. But it's the only one that I found that doesn't consistently rip my first layer of paper off. Okay, so you glue it down like this, and then you're going to run it through your die cutter machine, electronic die cutter. Be right back. You can hear this, I know it. I should sing to you while I'm doing this, right? We could sing, hot child in the city. Boom, 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 boom. That's all I can think of right now. It's one of my favorite songs from back in the day. Okay, so then it comes out looking like this, and you pick it up, And look at that. Look at, they're all cut, perfectly cut. It's great. But that one's taped down. And then you have all these extras. So we're gonna pop them off. See, they just pop right off. They're kind of stuck to this because this magnetic mat has been used so much, lovingly used. And okay, so we're going to take off this piece of tape and okay, this tape does get pushed down a little bit from the pressure of the die cutting machine. Nothing too serious. Boop, 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 boop. I might cut off those numbers because I didn't number my pictures. So, okay, so if I put these clovers right here and I put these over it, would that look stupid? Okay. Okay, that one's blank. I could put these right here. I could put them right here. Under their perspective photos. Yep, 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 yep. I could do that. It would be good. That one's blank. I hang on to these blank ones because you could, so what do you think of that? Or should I just do this? I could do this. I mean, that doesn't look terrible. I could even make them wonky. You don't even have to make them really straight. You can make them wonky. Do you have any votes, anybody? I'm looking for number 2. She's not showing up. She's not showing up. Did I miss number? Oh, nope. Tater tot casserole, that's on the other page. Okay. Okay, I thought I said something about coffee because that's what they're talking about. Nothing beats a fresh bowl of bean juice. To get my bean brewing fresh beets. He is a musician. So, okay, I think I'm kind of just going to go with that because I think it's okay. So, oh, they're kind of long though. They're kind of long. So let's do temporary adhesive on these. Scrapbooking is fun, Tanya. I took a 6-year break when my kids were teenagers because I was just so busy, crazy busy with them. I couldn't make it happen. So I just gathered supplies. You can, yeah, John will tell you. So, okay, I'm gonna trim these numbers off. I don't like them. See, so you gotta pivot. Things happen and you gotta pivot. I can put that one right there. And, oh, and here's my KK slider one where I comment about the bean juice. I don't know. Any votes? I don't know. March is a good low-key month. I don't even have to say that. I could just take it off. And oh, I do need Blake tries out the tunnel. Does that look bad? Blake tries out the new tunnel. I think I'm gonna go with this now. See, I'm pivoting. Pivot. Okay, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. So let's go with that. I cut these little shamrocks. I'm gonna layer that one up here a little bit with my Cricut. Just a design I grabbed off Cricut Design Space. Nothing fancy. So, ooh, that one's crooked. I'm so glad I used temporary because that was a crooked cut. I will post this layout, a really good picture, because I don't know what it's going to look like when I show you guys. But I'm going to cut off a little bit of this one so it kind of looks like the others. I'm working on a glass mat that I got from Glassboard Studio. I mean, Tim Holtz makes them too. But this one was so big that I was like, yes, sign me up. It's big. Okay. Okay. I gotta put down Blake tries out the new tunnel. But what's great about a glass mat is that, well, this one's magnetic. And so there's these, it comes with awesome magnets that can hold your layout down, which is awesome. I didn't even think to use it today. I'm going to put this one right here. Oh, maybe a little further in. So, yeah, see, it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's not stuck down, but it's pretty good. Okay, so there is page 1, and we're going to move on to page 2. It's so sad I have to block out my granddaughter's space and some information about my parents, but that's the crazy world we live in, isn't it? Just crazy. Okay, page 2. This is the page with the peekaboo pocket. So, I didn't even ask Michelle if I could post her picture. I don't think she'll care, but you never know. Maybe I'll ask her. Maybe I won't. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay. Oh, you can't see that. Okay. Cutting off all the numbers on these little dies. This is like super easy journaling. Oh, and I forgot, this is going to go under that peekaboo pocket. So if I get out this peekaboo pocket page protector, where'd you go? I could, look at this, because my journaling needs to go on the top. So let's do that. I've never done that before, but let's do that. I mean, why not, right? I'll put it down with permanent adhesive later. I will show you this whole layout when I'm done. And this whole phrase would not fit on this journaling, so I had to cut it down, and I'm going to make it the word big hanging off the end there because we're just going with it. Oh, there's barely any sticky. So I can either do that, which I might, but I kind of like it down here. Oh, it won't stick because I didn't get enough glue on it. Where's my tool? Come here, tool. Okay, can we get some glue on there? There we go. Okay. That doesn't look too terrible, right? I mean, it's not my favorite, but so and that's going to go up there. Gosh, came together pretty fast. Imagine when you plan. Okay, so now we're gonna whoa, gosh, my iPad just fell off the stand. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we're gonna put the peekaboo pocket cover, the page protector back on and see where we landed. You know what? I never have problems picking up things or getting glue off, except for when I'm live on YouTube. Okay, so look at that. There's that journaling. Wow, that doesn't look terrible. That was so easy. And I'm going to show you something else too really quick. So let's look at this page. This page is not in a page protector, but there's the whole layout. I don't think that looks terrible. I think it's good. And progress, not perfection. March. Peekaboo pocket. Okay, let's go over here and I'm going to talk about this peekaboo pocket really quick. So this lady that I follow, Lauren with Craftsman Joy, she makes these things called flop stoppers, and you can order them on her website. But really all they are is, you know that tab punch that's round? It's this. Can you see that? It keeps it from flopping inside of your scrapbook. So all you do is, it's made, there's the red tape, to fold in half, and you can stick it like this. But it can be a tab like this for you to pick up, to boop, boop, boop. But I like it to cut it in half because it holds it in the book and doesn't let it fly out. So when you turn the page, this happens. So I don't want that to happen, because when they turn the next page, if they don't take care, then it's going to go wonk, and it's going to be all wonky. So this is just that red tape that was very popular. You just peel it off, and here we go with the peeling again, and it stays on there, and this will hold, this will hold this down. So when you're looking at it, not a problem, because all you have to do is go boop, or you could even put a pull sticker here, and it comes right up. So you can go boop, boop, and then you stick it back under, and it stays. It's not gonna freak out in your book, in your album. Okay, well, like I said, I will take a good picture of this and make it the thumbnail so you can actually see it. So, thanks, Shell. Thank you for taking the time to moderate for me. Didn't look like you had too much trouble. That's a good thing. We'll try it again, and I'm going to work on this horizontal problem. Maybe I can change it when I edit it. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming. Appreciate it so much. So much. You guys have a very good night, and I will plan my next layout, or maybe a card or something, and I'll let you know when that happens. Thank you. Have a lovely night. Sending you guys my love. Bye.